All right, Saben, thank you so much for joining us, talking a little bit about the build-up to the 2020 NBA draft. Obviously, things are going a little different now with no workouts, no combine, no face-to-face interviews. How are you preparing for the draft right now without having the ability to, directly interact with teams at the moment?
Well, I would say just I've been able to work out 5 times a week and then lift 3 times a week. So just continue to just work on my craft and work on the individual things that I want to improve on, and then just keep making strides on the things that I'm good at. So yeah, just those things, preparing for this upcoming draft and upcoming season.
You just finished your third year at Vanderbilt. You're second team All SEC this year, averaged 19-4. From year one to year three, where do you feel like you've made the biggest growth as a player?
I would say my leadership. I would say I feel like coming in, I was. Obviously, I was a freshman on a older roster. I had a lot of seniors, and I would say this past season, I've just learned how to lead people, talk to guys so they would understand what I'm saying, and just know how to approach different dudes. But then basketball-wise, I would just say just pace, being able to see the game at a different level, being able to make the right reads and pick and roll. And obviously, I feel like my scoring definitely was able to excel this past season, and just being able to score the ball in a variety of ways.
You feel like that leadership, being a point guard, how crucial is that, being a point guard, going to the next level in terms of being able to communicate, leading a team on the floor? Because you're kind of seen as the quarterback of the five-man lineup.
Yes, sir, definitely. I feel like that's leadership for a point guard is probably almost number one. Just knowing how to talk to people, communicate, organize, get people in the right direction, and just run a team. So I feel like that's very essential from a point guard's perspective, to be able to lead and just have your teammates trust you.
You ended the year with a kind of big scoring outburst and get a 38-point game in your second to third to last game against Alabama, which is a career high. Did that sort of surge at the end of the year? I know we didn't play into the SEC tournament and things like that, but did that kind of give you confidence into going into the NBA draft this summer?
Not necessarily, but I guess timing, it definitely helps having a good game like that on the back end. But no, I wasn't really I wasn't thinking about the NBA draft at all throughout the season, or the next steps. I was kind of just staying in the moment and just doing what I could for Vanderbilt. But as the season ended, then I reflected and looked at the season, and then that's what I decided to go on with.
How'd you like playing for Jerry Stackhouse? And has he given you sort of any advice about what to expect heading into the NBA?
Yeah, I love playing with Coach Stackhouse. There was a lot of things to learn from him. He's such a respectable person, player, coach, and just being able to hear his voice and his words of wisdom for my 1 year with him at Vanderbilt was definitely a blessing. And I would say that some advice that he gives me is just whatever role you're given, just excel in that role and be exceptional in it. And then night in and night out, just be ready to compete, whoever you're going up against. Because at the end of the day, people want your spot, and every year someone will be coming for your job. So that's a little bit of some advice he's given me with this transition to the next level.
Awesome. And lastly, wrapping up, looking at the Charlotte Hornets team, obviously taking a little bit of a developmental route the past year, playing a lot of young guys, rookies, second-year, third-year guys. What do you know about this franchise? How do you see yourself potentially fitting in with them if this is where you end up landing?
Well, yeah, I definitely feel like the Hornets, they have a young core, a group of guys who just like to compete and get after it. And I know how you said like a development kind of period, but I feel like Devontae Graham, the growth he's been able to make, and just knowing how Charlotte is able to develop people, especially guards. You see Devontae Graham and then Kemba when he was with them, and just seeing how they're able to bring guys along. And then also, watching them, I see how they just let it compete, get after it, and kind of I guess take nothing from no one, whoever they're playing against. And I would say me personally, my personality and playing style of being a relentless competitor, I feel like would fit in very well with Charlotte.